Aloha. Hi, Jamie. It's just us so far. And the reason being is Penny's iPhone wanted her to do a system update. So um, I thought while we're waiting for her to get up online, I would do some readings for folks that come in to join. I think I may have a couple of other friends that aren't in on the chat. Robin and Petra may be watching live on YouTube right now. And so, in the frenzy of all of this, I thought maybe I would do a little grounding. So, I hope everybody has their morning go juice. And let's just take a minute to settle in and get grounded, and then we'll get going. So let's close eyes, everybody, and just take a couple of nice cleansing breaths. And I want you to focus in on your heart and imagine that there's a beautiful green or white light where that heart space is. And as you focus your attention there, imagine that light getting bigger and bigger and brighter as it grows until it fills your entire being, head to toe. So we'll be grounding to Mother Earth first. And so we're going to push that energy out through the soles of our feet on an exhale. So imagine gathering up that energy and take a nice deep breath in and out, sending your energy deep, deep down to the very core of Mother Earth. She hears our call and she responds by sending her unconditional love up through the soles of our feet, past our ankles, up our legs and past our knees, on higher to our hips, fills our bellies, up higher through our trunk to our lungs and shoulders. That energy spills down our arms, past our elbows and wrists to our fingertips, and now comes higher, fills our throat to the top of our head. And now we feel ourselves in an unbroken connection to Mother Earth. Nice. We're going to turn our attention to Father Sky. And we're going to do the same thing now. We're going to send our energy this time through the crown chakra at the top of our head up to the heavens. So gather that energy again. Take a nice deep breath in and out. Sending our love to Father Sky. He hears our call and sends down his wisdom and patience through the top of our head, down through our neck, to our shoulders and down our arms, past our elbows and wrists to our fingertips. That energy goes down our spine, fills our lungs and our bellies to our tailbone and hips, comes down our legs, past our knees, to our ankles and the tips of our toes. And now we feel that unbroken connection to Father Sky as well as Mother Earth. They meet within us in that perfect union. And I would like to say my clearing prayer at this time. Mother, Father, Goddess, and God, we thank you for your presence with us now as you are with us always. We ask that any teachers or guides that come to share their wisdom with us do so now in the beauty way only. And we demand that any negative energy in our spaces be gone now to the light and its highest good. We believe and trust in the truth and power of this moment, and so it is. Cool. Aloha, Jamie. How are you? Thanks for joining me. And cool. I hope you liked it. And so, a couple of things. Penny will be here shortly. I'm hoping that her iPhone will play nice. But even though she's not here, I'm going to spill the beans. In my description, I said there's a special announcement on today's Psychic Sisters Sunday, and that is that our next scheduled, hang on. Oh, Brenda. Wait, let me get my glasses, make sure I've got the right name. Brenda. Hi, Brenda. Thanks for joining. So I'm spilling the beans, yes. Oh, and there's Ishi. Hey, Ishi. Hi. Thanks for coming. So I'm spilling the beans. I'm spoiling the surprise. The next Psychic Sisters, which is going to be February 21st. Penny's going to be here with me live. She's coming to visit me on her birthday, which is the 22nd. So we're going to be sitting side by side and doing our live broadcast and readings for you guys from my studio. Hooray! And I'm really stoked. I can't wait. And today, we were going to talk about Penny's brand new reawakening to Tarot. And since she's not here and I actually pulled a bunch of decks, I thought, yeah, maybe I'll pull a couple of cards. And you guys, if you have any questions at all, if anybody would like a live reading, yes. If anybody would like a live reading right now, go ahead and pop in the comments, and we will tap in. And that could be, it doesn't have to be tarot. If you have somebody following you around trying to get your attention, let me know. Or if you'd like to connect with somebody, let me know. If you'd like to connect with a loved one on the other side. My process, just so everybody knows, is I ask for somebody's first and last name, their date of birth, and how long they've been gone. Why does it look like my fingers are missing? And that is because for me, it's a giant filing cabinet up there of souls. And so if you want to talk to someone named Pat, we need to make sure it's your Pat, because there's a lot of Pats up there that could come through. Oh, cool. Penny just popped in and says, it's still updating. That's okay. You know, no accidents, right? And I know you'll be here when you can. I'm not sure if you heard that I spilled the beans that you're going to be here next time in a couple of weeks. I can't wait. Oh, let me see who we've got. Christina. Christina, hi, thanks for coming. And Christina has our first question. Hello, I would like to know which will happen first for my boyfriend and me, finding out I'm pregnant or getting a new home. Christina, I'm a medium and a channel, so I don't really do any kind of predicting. I can connect with my guides and see if we can connect with your guides and find out what information they would like you to know at this moment. But as far as doing fortune telling and predicting, it's not really my strong suit. But I'm more than happy to grab our handy dandy Rider-Waite and ask if we could get some insight on that. Oh, I'm sorry. Whoop. Christina, I'm sorry. Brenda. Okay. Let me do that. General for Brenda. I'm so sorry, guys. Everybody knows. Thank you, Jamie. I'm just the worst with keeping up with the chats. I get lost so fast. And look at that. We've got about 4 people in here, and I'm lost already. So I apologize, Brenda and Christina. So let me just do a quick deck clearing. Okay, Brenda. Let's see. Barb Trigg, August 14th, 1963, gone since December 25th, 1979. Okay. So Brenda, let's put a couple of cards in for a general for you. And hold on. They want me to switch decks real quick. This is a little deck right here that are laminated different chakras. So they want me to find out if Brenda has a chakra card that we're working with today. Oh, and they're already telling me something. Yeah. Okay. They're telling me they want to work with root chakra on this today. Brenda, Christina, and myself. Thank you, Jamie. Let's do a little bit. I'm going to do just a 3-card for you, Barb. Whoop. And then we had a jumper. You guys might have seen it fly. It flew really fast. And there's another one. And I love to do the jumpers. Oh, there goes the third. Oh, I have to go get it. Be right back. Okay. What do we have here? All righty. So, Amber. Hi, Amber. Oh, my gosh. Hello. Thank you. My sister's iPhone is being a pain, so she's trying to get it updated. And right now we are doing a general and maybe contacting Barb for Brenda. And so let me take your comment down so I can show you what cards I got. Aloha. Cool. Penny says it's still being a pain. It's okay, sis. No panic. You'll be in here when you're supposed to be. So Brenda, here we have our first card. And I read intuitively. I'm not that great with tarot, so I read intuitively. And this to me, I'm seeing some dreaming going on. Literal face value of the card. Our second card we have is judgment and hard work. And since we are working with root chakra card, it's probably backwards. No. So, of course, we're going to talk a little about sense of safety and first, second, third. To me, this feels like what's going on is that you may be overworking. Are you trying to do everything for everyone? Are you trying to take on every task when you should be delegating some? It feels to me like there's a little bit of feeling like somebody isn't doing their share and that you're picking up a lot of the weight, that you're taking on more than you need to. And things aren't looking necessarily the way you would prefer them to be. But what I'm getting on this one is to kind of tweak your sense of balance in whatever scenario this is. I'm not going to pinpoint if it's work or professional, or work or private home life. It feels like there's a little bit of this going on in both avenues, that whatever is going on at home, it will be essential for you to broaden your perspective of equal division of effort, that to start making a gratitude list about things that are being done gracefully and on time, so you can start to get a broader sense of balance in your own mind if you can see it on paper, to make a list of the things that are being taken care of by others who are trying to step up and do their part, and that it might actually help you a lot to see this in black and white. And also on the work front too, that you don't have to do everything all the time. You don't have to be the one that finishes all the stuff nobody wants to finish, because it seems to be on the work front, what's happening is that people know you're always going to be there to pick up the slack, to do those little things. And they like it that you're there doing it. And an opportunity to advance or to go a little further into a different role. It may be that you've made yourself so indispensable, nobody wants you to go anywhere, if that makes any sense. Let's see what our shadow card was on the bottom. So the good news is this means you get to redefine what you want and how to get there. And it's going to be less work for you in the long run. Oh, here's our shadow card. Love it when a plan comes together. I don't know if anybody ever watched the A-Team, but that was the tagline at the end of every show. And there's Jonathan. Hello. Aloha. Brenda, I hope that was helpful. And let me see if I can get anything from Barb. I'm not getting any specifics. I'm just getting a confirmation because as soon as I pop that up again, somebody said, yeah, what she said. So they're just kind of backing me up on whatever information came through with the cards. And somebody's kind of shouting, put yourself first, put yourself first, put yourself first. So yeah, recognizing the info, the feeling that I'm getting, the vibe that I'm getting is recognizing that there's plenty of capable people around you and that it's all right for you to expect them to step it up. And it's going to make your life easier in the long run. Yeah, yes. Oh, Lady Knight. Aloha, Maria. Yep, absolutely. Hannibal's tagline. I love it. So I hope that was helpful. And let me go back up here to Christina. And we did already discuss that I don't do any predictive. I'm not a fortune teller. I am a channel medium. Sometimes the guides will give some information about what they want. And I don't need to throw a card on this one. Right away, I'm getting for you, Christina, that you need to get your home settled. You need to figure out where you're going to be staying, where you're going to be living, where you're going to be staying. That you need to get this sorted. There's a commitment lacking that somebody needs to speak their truth about their intention, about where they want to be going, what they want their future to be. Somebody needs to actually make that declaration to the universe that this isn't a time to be kind of waffling about not so sure, 1 foot in, 1 foot out. And I'm seeing a contract, a paper contract, a written contract, that there's a contract that needs to be made and signed before you're really moving forward. And I'm looking specifically at you. I'm not sure. Let me go down to the bottom of the comments and see if you'd popped anything else in there. Hi, Jonathan. It feels to me like the only other thing I see in here, Christina, is some insight would be good. It feels to me like this, whatever this energy is of kind of hanging back a little bit, kind of being not so 100% sure, it feels like it's on your end, that you may have some questions, that you may have some concerns, that things they're not completely worked out for you yet. And it could just be because you're considering having a child or considering moving into a different home. Those could be pretty major life decisions. And it just feels like there's some not so sure energies going on around you. It feels like It feels like your partner is pretty sure about what they want, but is it the same thing that you want? Is there some kind of a discrepancy in between these two things? There's just some ambivalence going on. That's funny. I was rifling through my chakra cards and I was feeling yellow, and yeah, sure enough. So creativity, what is it that you're wanting to create? Are you really sure that you've got everything in place before you make commitments, before you make a major decision? And the time for you to speak up about what you want is now and not later. Let's see. I see you have. Yes, we have talked about starting a family. Oh, hang on. Penny has an update. Her update is taking forever. It's all right, sister. You'll get here when you can. So Christina says we have talked about starting a family. Well, I think it feels like the place will come when you have spoken your truth. It just feels like there's something else that you need to say here. And I don't know if having a family means that you put some of your hopes and plans for yourself on hold. But if there's something, if you had some goals and some big picture images of what you thought your life was going to look like, and a family is going to derail that, I would encourage you to walk through that path mentally and look at your outcome possibilities and start deciding how you want your life to go, because it feels to me like you may be giving up something important to you, and to just take the time to figure out if you can have everything. Because there may be a way for you to get everything, if that makes some sense. And so now I'm going to go back up and see if I can find, oh, let's see. Can I ask you if you know how Betsy's filing system works, please? Distracted when she explained. Lockdown family life. Yeah, sure. I see it contacting loved ones on the other side, like a giant filing cabinet. And so when we're trying to contact to say your Aunt Pat, that's why I need her name, birth date, and how long she's been gone, because there's a lot of Pats up there. You sure don't want my mom coming through. You want your Aunt Pat. And because, you know, sometimes spirits have been trying to get through to others for a long time, stuck spirits especially. And if they hear somebody reaching out to them, they're taking opportunity to come in. So we want to make sure we get the one or the ones, the folks that you specifically are trying to contact. And that just seems to be how it works for me, because if somebody just says, I want to talk to my mom, I sit back and I close my eyes and I go, okay, mom. And can you imagine how many moms want to come in? And so we want to make sure we get accurate info for you. And I know there's a list up here that Jamie had put up for me about who is next. Christina and then Jamie. Okay. And let me see. Let me look and see if it was Brenda General, Brenda. Grounding. Jamie. Oh, Jamie, there we are. Found you. See, I am so inept, and I still haven't figured out, I have yet to figure out how to make somebody a moderator. Okay. Oh, yeah, I'm curious. We're going to pull a chakra card for you too, Jamie. Love to see if mom is hanging about. January 19th, 1940. Jamie's mom. I think I probably am familiar enough with you, Jamie. If I just keep saying Jamie's mom, I can probably find her after I get this card pulled. I'm feeling purple, so let's figure out what's going to happen, what's going to come through. Oh, this one? Oh, I wasn't too far away. Soul Star. Doesn't surprise me that we would be talking on working this one out through the energy system up beyond the body. Let me go back down to, here we go. Okay, Llewellyn. Let's find out what she has to say. Okay, so maybe she spends a lot of time on Tarot Tube with you, because she says, bloody hell, who thought we'd ever be talking and connecting in a venue such as this? Right off the bat, she's like, what? Huh? Whoever thought this would happen? And it's kind of funny because I get the feeling that she wasn't totally closed off to the possibility when she was here on Earth. And she's showing me a forest and a cauldron. So I'm not sure how much of an ownership she was of doing this kind of stuff, the psychic stuff, but she's making reference to family legacy, that it was there in the roots, like so many of us that lost it during the industrial age. The families lost it, and when we went to cities and factories and all that kind of stuff, we lost touch with all that stuff. But she's talking about the family history and legacy of living within the world of the unseen abilities, the unseen abilities. She's not even saying it's magic. She's talking about how it just was the way it was. And so, okay. So she's saying that she's actually been taking a little time with her ancestors to kind of review a little bit about this. If she was completely skeptical in this lifetime, maybe that's why we got the bloody hell. Who would have ever thought we'd have connected like this? That's a possibility. But it also could simply be just a technology thing as well, because technology, I mean, in her youth, who would have ever imagined anything like this would have happened? She says she doesn't want you to change anything. She doesn't want you to do anything else. She is worried a little bit about you overdoing it physically. But it's just mom concern, because I know you've been on a healing path physically and that you're in pretty good shape now, but she's just concerned that you're going to have something else if you don't. She's being a little cranky. She's being a little smarty pants about, accept it. You're getting a little older, dear. Don't punish your body. Don't punish your body. She's just, it's just a mom thing. She's just worried about you. This is, as I said, this is not a predictive thing in any way, shape, or form. This is a mom concern, that she just doesn't want you to wear out your body and leave before you need to. Thanks, Mom, for putting it like that. That sounds like something my mom would have said. Let me check the chats here and see if I can catch up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay. That's awesome. Well, that's the New York Jew in her. She was a pagan druid for 60 years before turning to Christianity, but never lost the gifts that she had. Jamie, that's amazing. That is absolutely amazing. And she was a curmudgeon. Well, she's back hanging out with her peeps. And yeah, she doesn't want you to change anything. So absolutely. So I hope that was helpful. But she's reminding me again. She's reminding me to remind you that not to beat your body up too much, not to be too hard on yourself physically. Let me go up a little bit, make sure I didn't miss anything. I am not sure who is next. You guys are going to have to remind me who had the next question coming up. I think, yeah, Amber's got a question, but I think there was somebody above Amber, wasn't there? Amber is next. Okay, Amber's next. Awesome. Hi, Ocean. Here's Ocean's popped in. We'll come back to you in just a moment. So let me come to Amber. My grandpa, Abe, June 1988. I forgot the exact date. That's okay. Grandpa Abe. Let me see what Abe is telling me. I need to touch something, but I have to look around and figure out what it is. Oh, okay. Here we go. Don't ask me why he wants me to pick up. This is some kind of fir or evergreen that somebody. Why am I smelling that, huh, Abe? I'm sure that's really exciting for you guys to hear me woofling on that. And there's Ginger. I didn't say hi to you yet, Ginger. Hi, sweetie. How are you? Yeah, for those of you just coming in, my sister's iPhone is being a real pain, and she's trying to get it, or it would have ended up like the talk I did with Rodney when you couldn't hear him. Her iPhone was doing the same thing. So let me come back to Amber's question for her. Abe, her grandfather, Abe. All right, he's taking us on a little journey now through, he's talking about tea and spices, and it's like he's showing this, like the spice trade, going through a mountain pass, and it looks kind of deserty, like, oh, the Silk Road kind of thing. So it's like that. We're taking a little walk with people who traded spices and teas a long, long time ago. And why is he showing us that? That's the only thing he's showing me, and that was why I was sniffing that. I don't know what is going on. Oh, Amber, is there any chance you're thinking about starting to do something with herbs and plants? Were you thinking about making something or starting a business? Why is he talking about this? If you could pop something in. Uh-oh, Penny says she's done. All right, cool, Pen. Come on, try and come in whenever you can. Let me come back up here and see if I can find Abe. What is it? Amber, if you could pop in, if you know what's going on. No, but. Okay, so Amber says no and but. What is going on? He's being very tight-lipped about this. What is going on? Because I was trying to imagine too how Amber, how Amber would have any more time to add anything into her. Oh, wait a minute. This morning my eye hurt, and I said to my husband that my grandma used to say to put a tea bag on it. Oh, and then there's that. Okay. Bing, bing, bing. Oh, Penny says she's in the waiting room. Uh-oh. Penny, I hate to say it, but it may be, it's not showing up here on this chat. Uh-oh. I don't know. You know what? I have two things posted. And Penny, she says she's in the waiting room, but it's not the right link. Oh, guys, this is a disaster today. So Penny, chill, because unfortunately it's the wrong broadcast. And if I sent you the wrong broadcast, I am sorry. Because you're not in the waiting room that's on this one live. So chill out, no worries, take it easy, pop a question in, and we'll try to get to it. Okay, and let me refocus back to Amber. My eye hurt, and I said to my husband, my grandma used to say to put a tea bag on it. Well, I kind of love that, because when Abe said there was something on the table to pick up, it was this, which looks like a weird tea bag. That is amazing. And let me know if there's anything else you would like to know. I mean, obviously, Abe is aware of the conversation that you had this morning. So yeah, he's there. No surprise to you that he's there. And let me know, pop something in right now if you want some more info, Amber. Ocean, New Star, and Ishi. Thank you so much, Jamie. Let me come up here to find Ocean. Okay. Hello. Are my guides informing me I will return to my college this year or transition to a new one? I'm receiving signs. Okay. Well, we love getting the signs. They're telling me it's a transition. I don't know what went wrong. Something went wrong at your college where you were, and it feels like it was like an admin kind of wrong. Something went wrong about if it was money or if it was a course that was signed up for, and there was a discrepancy. But it seems like there's some kind of there was something happened that was a blip. And although you are a diligent and dedicated student, it feels like you have some concerns going forward if you're going to be in the right classes for your goals, that it feels like the degree is just outside your grasp, like the brass ring, like it's just right there. But so it feels like you're trying to balance if you're just going to stick it out and get that degree, or if you're going to move into something that would be more tailor-made for you, that might add a year maybe to your goal. And it feels like that would be the way to go. There's something about, usually when you're job hunting and people ask for your educational credentials, and you just say you have a bachelor's or a master's, whatever. They don't ask for details, but it seems like there's something about this position that the details are going to be important. Like if you are in the life sciences, they're going to want to know if you are a biologist or a zoologist. Are you general, or are you specific to marine life? Or if you're in fashion, are you costuming? Are you restoration? Are you in knitwear? Are you in accessories? It just seems like there's some fine details there on that resume that are going to be important for you down the road and to go with your dream school. So that's what I'm getting, and I hope that is helpful. Let me see, and let me go back down to the bottom. So Ocean says, I felt transition, and yes, error on their end. It seems like new college. So your long-term goal with your area of specialty is going to be more suited to your long-term goal. Tarot play date started. Yep. Yeah. Jonathan says, yeah, if you guys are jumping over to Playdate, I'll see you soon. Thanks. And Penny, closed all the links. Can you see me now? Cannot. Cool. Okay. New star. We're going to move on to new star. I thought, did Maria have a question? I thought I saw Maria had popped in there. I could be wrong because you guys know how bad I am with keeping up with this. So let's go to new star. I would like to know about my love life and what your grandparents want you to know, because I've been ready for commitment. Thanks. That's kind of broad for me, but new star. Questions about love life. I'm going to pull a chakra card to see where we're looking at. It feels like, okay. We're working with root chakra and sense of safety. This one to me feels like that there's some internal sorting out on your end, new star, that ready for commitment, yes. But are you fully embracing your wholeness as a person? Or are you looking for commitment to help ease your journey, thinking that being married will make some things easier for you? I'm getting that that's not the case. And this could be why there's a little bit of a weight on this, that your grandparents are thinking that there's maybe some disappointment ahead if you're thinking that someone is going to be carrying you through that. And they're showing me like a blossom that that the person willing to carry you may also not want you to shine, and they want you to shine. And they want you to do all of you, be all of you, and not just a part of what you can be, if that makes any sense. Let me, I'm going to pull one card from Rider Waite to see what that path is, reveals for you. For new star, what does that path look like to embrace the wholeness of you? I don't know what that fear is. If you're thinking maybe it's too difficult for you, you're too young to know the answer to that question. But let's ask for one card that will be very much about the beginning of that path for you. I'm waiting for a jumper, and now the deck is being shy. New star is ready for commitment, and new star's path to wholeness. Okay. Yeah. And that's when the tarot deck likes to be a smart aleck. Don't commit to something that's going to hobble you. We want you to be all of you, fully you, gorgeous you, all of you, if that makes any sense. It feels like your partner is waiting for you to kind of okay, I just got to say it this way, submit to their wishes before they make the commitment. They want to know that you're going to be easy to handle before they want to commit. And I hope that makes sense. Feel free to pop something in down below. I have a lot of self-love and independent. I am just ready to give love. Yeah. I'm sticking with the message that I'm getting to embrace the whole you, to give that love to you. Okay, looks like Amber is gone. Bye-bye, Amber. She's probably jumped over to play date. Ishi is next. Let me go find Ishi's question. See if I can find it. Okay, here we go. I'd like to know if the person trying to come through is my sister, Danielle. 11479. She might be smart and play Betsy with the M name. She did this last time she came through a medium. Oh, issues. There's two energies coming through. Your sister is bringing somebody with her. Give me just a minute, clear my throat. So she's bringing someone she says is coming through as an uncle energy. And the reason that she's bringing this energy with her is because this uncle energy is here to teach you some lessons, manpower lessons, like not hard work, not effort, but the power of a man. That just there's a lesson, there's a something, a skill, a talent. They're saying talent, a talent that is looked at more as a masculine kind of talent lesson for you coming, and you're going to learn it and you're going to do it well, and it's not going to be freaky or scary. It's something that you're going to be assimilating into yourself to add to your toolbox. Oh, don't do that. Okay. I couldn't even get to shuffle. I just blowing on it. It tried to blow it out onto the floor. So we're looking at solar plexus. So bringing something new into creation. And so they're showing me this is a new strength, that it's definitely a magical strength. We're talking gifts of the Fae. No surprise. There's been a lot of Fae stuff going on for me lately, but they're talking that this is like something like gifts of the Fae. So this is like a warrior strength kind of thing, but it's more of a strategic point of view, that it's more like the way a general would strategize the battlefield to achieve his long-term goal without killing everybody in his path. So how do we get there? So this is strategy about, so now they're showing me like, okay, like if you were on a castle, up at the castle, and you're looking down on the field below you and it's full of soldiers, and then all of a sudden, almost like the Seven of Swords guy, the sneaky little bugger comes out of the castle, and somehow he tiptoes and zigs and zags all the way through the opposing field, and nobody sees him. Nobody can find him. He's just so stealth and so ninja. He's so good at doing this. He just manages to wiggle through all of the soldiers on the opposing forces and get to the headquarters and deliver a message to the guy in the chair in the headquarters. And then the guy's like, oh shit, we got it all wrong. So sorry. Yells out to 10, hey everybody, wait, come on back. We're doing this completely different. Sorry, had it all wrong. Wow, this is a funny story. It's making me really want to just bust out laughing and almost kind of a little cry-ish. Oh, okay, wait a minute. Great uncle passed recently. Oh, man. Oh, this crew here today, they are just having a blast. Well, so maybe he was a jokester and he's going to help you on acquiring this new skill. I'm not sure if you were planning on learning something new. This isn't a class. You're not going to be going somewhere. Nobody's going to be teaching you. He's showing me, he's rolling his eyes, like hearing somebody droning like Charlie Brown's teacher. Not in the cards on this one. Ishi's uncle was a technical drawer. I have a mapping project commission. We are organizing the groups. Oh man. I love it. This is why I want to laugh. I just want to laugh so hard. Cover the 5 wards in our area. Where are we regularly hitting and where are we missing? Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Bella's here. Hi, Bella. How are you? That is, I love it. But I'm so totally distracted because all I can see right now. If you have any other questions, Ishi, pop them in. Hi, Virgo Queen. We've got a couple people in line here ahead. Ishi was next, and I forget. Okay. Lady Knight of Avalon had to go. I'm so sorry that we missed. Yeah. New Star was after Ocean. Boom, boom, boom. Let me go back up here and see if I can find who is next. Sorry, guys. I know this is exciting for you watching me scroll. And I can't find Ocean and then New Star. And I can't find anything past that. If somebody could clarify. Okay, there we are. Zena, Penny, thank you, Jamie, Virgo Queen, and Bella. Sister Energy. Oh, wait, let me finish with Ishi here. Does she have a particular message? Please send my Uncle B my love. No, she just wanted to make sure you knew the uncle was here. She was just bringing him in. She says she's working like an usher for you because you've got so many guides coming in and out. She's going to be sorting them out and prioritizing them for you for a little while. And litter picking, the Garden City of Manchester. Oh, Ishi, is that where you are? Manchester is my favorite music on the planet, the Manchester Sound. Madness and all those guys. Oh, I love the Manchester Sound. I'm so jealous. When I get to the UK, I'm definitely stopping in to say hi. Okay. Now that once again threw me off tangent. Okay. Zeneb, let's see if I can find. We're coming up. We're coming up. Bum, bum, bum. I don't even see that. I don't see that name anywhere. Oh, there we are. There we are. Okay. Yeah, these are tricky. I can tell you, my dear, what your guides want you to know about you. And I'm going to pull 3 cards for you real quick. We're getting close on time. And to see what is going on for you and your future with romance. There they are. Apparently we got 4. Knight of Wands. Queen of Swords. The Battle. And Queen of Pentacles. So, don't do anything hasty. Get your thoughts in line. that whatever is going on here, before you go rushing back to this person and ask them back, that before you do anything hasty, before you do anything rash, get yourself sorted. Because this is going back to this really going to bring you here to your garden, grounded, comfortable. That if this is going to work, we've got to get past this. Whatever was going on, that was the energy around this breakup, it needs to be reconciled. And perhaps that person is not able to communicate their feelings effectively to allow the two of you to get past this. That there has to be some compromising. There has to be some acknowledgement on their part for their role in this energy. And if it's seen as all your fault, or you're doing or not doing something to make it smooth, is this really the person you want to be with if they can't be accountable for their behaviors that bring about their difficulties? Because this is where we want you to be. All of us in the chat, we want you to be this chick. This is who we want you to be. So I say to make sure that this relationship brings you to this throne, to this seat, before you go rushing back into it. I hope that helps. Ah, Luna! Hi, sweetie. Okay, and we'll head to Richmond's Tea Room if it's still open. I think you'll love the decor. Cool. And if there's a Madness reunion show, let me know. Oh, that would be a bucket list concert right there. Thinking sis may have grown impatient or needs some clear space to gain some strength for me to hear her struggle even when she shouts at me. Oh, maybe that's why being an usher will work a little bit for her, because she's kind of in between worlds. All right, let me see. My sister had a question. Okay. What can I do to move forward in my spiritual path? Well, we talked about this a little bit, my dear beloved sis, and I can't wait for you to get here. That for you, that this time is going to be different from last time. You're not going to throw the baby out with the bathwater. You won't be blowing up your life. You won't be exploding your life to move forward on your spiritual path this time. Last time it was so all-encompassing for you that it was really overwhelming, and it really shook up your world. That this time, it's unusual for me to say this, but your 3D world, your 3D world job is really, really important to this for you, because the way we grew up with a parent that was ungrounded and always out there, never here, never in her body, that we both know how to do that really easily. And it doesn't serve anybody. It doesn't serve the people we're trying to help because we're not stable, and it sure the hell doesn't help us. So it's going to be really important for you to stay in your 3D world position and learn how to navigate your magic while you're there. And that means knowing when to turn it off, when to turn it on, if to turn it on, and to know how to separate yourself, how to compartmentalize cleanly, effectively, so you can be happy and balanced and sane. Okay, wait, got a jumper. It's 9 o'clock. I can stay for a while if anybody wants to hang out. I don't have to leave right now. We can hang out and finish Penny's reading, and we can do a couple more questions. I know some folks wanted to go to tarot play date. I have one more card for Penny on what she's doing to move her spiritual path forward. That one, okay. This was first, second, and third. Okay, sweet. Choices, choices, choices. There's a lot of ways to go. Page of Wands. Choose an action. One. Choose one. And Queen of Wands. Being in command of your actions. So yeah, start small. I know you've got your Druid book you're working on. Don't take on too much. Just small bites. You're working on your Druid thing. You're working on Tarot, and you've got your demands from work. Don't add to it. If anything, figure out which one you want to do, Tarot or the Druid thing. Pick one and take your time. There's no rush. Let me go back down to the bottom. Helped end the marriage. And Ishi said the cracks were there. Yes. And we have a deal on the Madness show. Yay, yay, yay. Hopefully it'll be timed for the Glastonbury meetup in 2022. Okay, Virgo Queen and then Bella. Thank you, Jamie. Virgo Queen. Let me find Virgo Queen. Virgo Queen. Have to go slower. Must have skipped by it. I'm not seeing it. Virgo Queen. There we are. Thanks for your patience, guys. Hi. Any guidance on what is coming up in my relationship? Oh, no, we're switching decks. Hang on. Have to get a different deck. We're switching to the Primordial Tarot. And the gang in here that has come to know me on TarotTube knows that even though I've been on TarotTube and hanging out with everybody and love everybody, I'm not really a tarot reader. So having all these decks around me is new for me and fun. So Virgo Queen, guidance on what is coming up in my relationship. So, okay, that bunch doesn't want to be here. Let's see if we can get, it says 2 cards, not 3. We're going to do, got a bunch of people that don't want to be involved. Let's see. Oh, that's better. What is coming up for Virgo Queen and her relationship, in their relationship? What is coming up for Virgo Queen and their relationship? Okay, there's one. And okay, it won't give me another card until we talk about this one. Okay, so who is this person that's in their own world about this relationship, that there's some mystery involved here, that there is some information that's not being shared, that there's some charms, some attributes and charms that are kind of immediate, like visually based or placating to the other partner. And I don't know which one of this, who it is in the partnership, but there's somebody that is working with some superficial charms that make this relationship look like something other than what they are. There's not 100%. It's not a completely accurate portrayal of who they are and what they want. That's a portion of this relationship. So it could just be that it's somebody that doesn't know how to communicate completely, that's somebody who is not really sure completely of what they want, but that I'm getting that this person is very easy on the eyes, and that's a good part of the appeal in the initial attraction. But that there's some information that really hasn't been shared yet. Oh, I love this card. This is such a lovely card. The treasure for this relationship is underneath the surface, and for you to go retrieve it. And so I don't know if that means initiating more deeper, honest conversations. This energy is really lovely and yummy to me, that you requesting that this information be brought to the surface and shared and embraced between the two of you has the potential to open a new door of intimacy and bonding and partnership, and to not be afraid to do it. If you've been hanging back about wanting to express something to the other person because you're not sure of how it will be received, that it's time to embrace it and to go with it. Yeah. I hope that makes sense. I have been in my thought about things recently, and my boyfriend is reserved. Yeah. Yeah. I think for you to just do it, to just jump in there and take that risk of being vulnerable, that it may be better received than you might think with someone who is reserved. That perhaps they're hanging back just because they are not accustomed to being vulnerable. But that I feel that there's softness in that heart of that other person. I think that there's this other person is just waiting for the opportunity, that it's too much of a risk. Maybe they've been hurt in the past. Somebody, they were honest with someone and they revealed themselves to someone and it wasn't well received and they were rejected, and they don't want to go through that hurt. But I would say to go for it. It feels like it's time to go for it. And here's Alyssa. Hi, Alyssa. I think there's someone ahead of you, and we'll come back. I'll stay on for a little bit longer. And I believe that was Bella is next. Can you sense someone near me? And if so, what are they trying to tell me? Been dealing with a lot and unable to stay centered enough to hear anything. Cool. Cool. You know, I'm all about the centering. Hang on, let me grab the rest of these cards on the floor. They're talking to me and I don't want to hear them right now. Oh. Maybe because they're the cards we need. Okay. Yeah, there was 3 cards down there, sure enough. So, can you sense someone near me? So here you are. You're looking. Is there someone near me? And what are they trying to tell you? It's a mask. The little bit of fear, you're a little bit afraid of going there. What is it? What do they want? All right, is this in my highest best interest or not? It's scary. No, it's a birth. And it's a Yahoo birth too. Well, I think it looks like that process is going to be loud and clear. But here's the deal. You're already on the path because you're wondering about who it is and what are they trying to tell you. but there's this little bit of concern about, have you had a negative energy come through in the past and you're not so comfortable just inviting something to come? Make sure you have your grounding, centering ritual lined out, and that you have your clearing prayer. I'm not sure, Bella, I don't think you were here yet. I'm not sure if you were, for the grounding, centering, and clearing ritual that I do before anytime I contact non-physical entities. But I have an ebook on Kindle. It's $4.50. But also on this channel, you will find some guided journeys and meditations that always begin with grounding, centering. So there's a spirit quest on there. I can't remember the name of it now. It's my own channel. Anyway, there's some guided stuff on there that if you want to try and connect with this guide, that you could just use that as your meditation to get there, because it will clear the space for you. So if it's an entity that is mischievous or not, or just a useless something like a remore, it won't be able to come through. Some guide will come and get it unless you invite it. I mean, if you invite it, and some people like to play with this mischievous buggas. It's not really my style. But I would encourage you to do it. And I think this is the crux of it, why they're showing me what it is they're showing me and not letting me go beyond it. They're telling me they do not want me to go beyond this. They want you to do this. Oh, bye, Ginger. She's being summoned. I love it. Bye, Ginger. And by the way, guys, Ginger Faye will be live with me. We're going to be chatting about the Faye and doing readings really soon. And I think it's later on this week. Bella says, I lost my son 3 months ago. I'm so sorry, Bella. I'm so sorry to hear that. No one should have to go through that. I think it's for you to communicate with this. Oh, sorry, that's not the one. That last card. Yeah, I bet that did. And now I know why they were yakking at me on the floor. Everybody is sending love to you, Bella. We're all there with you. And it's so brand new for you. It's brand new for you. So I would say take your time on this. It's not ready for me to get involved in this communication between the two of you. So I think giving yourself a little bit more time, but also any kind of grounding, centering, clearing that you can do will only help you in this process. If anything else, it will help you really feel deep into your emotional body. And I'm sure you're feeling that every day already, but it certainly can help that. Help that process. Yeah. And Alyssa says, I'm so sorry, Bella. Cannot imagine how you're feeling. Prayers to you and your family. Yes, we're all in agreement on that one. And you're very, very welcome. And Bella, feel free to come back. My sister is going to be here with me on February 21st. Feel free to come back and ask more questions. Pop in another question. We're happy to do whatever. And you can let me know if there's anything else. But I'm going to jump up here to Alyssa's question. Hello, new here. Thanks for coming. I would like to know what you see ultimately happening for Jordan and I. So Alyssa, you may not have heard me say I'm a channel and a medium. I do not do any kind of predictive fortune telling whatsoever. I can help you connect with your guides and give you the information that they want you to know at this time. And we're putting away the primordial tarot. And I'm going to be drawing a chakra card for you, Alyssa. Alyssa's relationship. What? Oh, there it is. Oh, again. Boy, we've gotten this every single relationship reading today. Big surprise, because we're safety. Where are we safe in this relationship, right? It's such a biggie. So let's find out what we have here. And my phone is dinging. Let me see if I can get rid of that dinging. Okay. Clear. Alyssa's relationship. What is going on for Alyssa? 3 cards I'm hearing. For Alyssa, her relationship. 3 cards for Alyssa's relationship. Oh, there they are. Oh my goodness. Okay. So, yeah. This to me is you depicted here working hard in this struggle, when really rushing in is not going to help you whatsoever. Hurrying is the last thing in the world you want to do. As a matter of fact, like all the gang on TarotTube always says about this guy is, he's on the hill, he's looking down at his opponents, he can simply choose to walk away. I always say he has 1 shoe and 1 boot, so I'm not sure if that makes him the Crips or the Bloods, but why doesn't he just pick up all the wands and go somewhere else? And of course, the Knight of Wands, about rushing in enthusiastically without a plan. Don't do that. Either one. And here we have happy days, good emotions filling up. I think, let's see what the shadow card is. The Hermit. Take your time on this. Make peace with yourself on this before going forward. This is a whole lot less about when will he contact and you making you happy instead. When will he contact and you being happy for you, with you, and for you. So make yourself happy now instead of waiting on someone else. Make yourself happy now. And be the best you can be. I mean, being the best you like there's no way you can lose on that one. Yeah, there's no way you can lose to be the best you, because and Jamie's dashing, so thank you, Jamie. Thanks for coming. Being the best you, here's the win-win. You're happy, and maybe that's attractive to the other person as well. Yeah. I'm going to pop this up. Alyssa, it's not something I could either. Could not, Alyssa, oh, Bella said she could not fathom it either. And had so much life to have lived. Okay, and Penny's got to go too. Yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here real soon. I just want to touch bases back with Bella. I know it may seem impossible to imagine at this time, but your son completed a good deal of his intention for this lifetime. Just because a lifetime appears to be short, doesn't mean it was incomplete. And just because they are gone now, it doesn't mean that they are not going to be with you, near you, around you, and aware of you, what you're doing going forward. That in my experience, that the souls that we choose to have lifetimes with do not lose touch with us in the big picture. That they are still present with us for a very long time. And there's reasons behind it, and I don't really want to get into it today because it's so fresh for you. It's not gonna translate very well. But just know that even though his life appears to have been cut short, that he did achieve much of what he came to do. Yeah. Yeah. And yeah. Oh, okay. So Ishi was talking about her uncle, and Bella still wishing he was here. Of course. Yeah, we all do. We all wish that for you. So, excellent. Oh, and there's the key, because the weed whipper just started up across the street, and we've been on now for almost 90 minutes. So, guys, this didn't go as planned, but I really enjoyed spending this time with everyone. I thank you all so much for being here with me on the Singular Psychic Sisters. And yeah, pop that in. Okay, I seem to know that it's for Bella. Awesome. So there's a lot of people here supporting you energetically, Bella. We'll all be thinking of you throughout our day. And everybody, I hope that you guys have a great day, rest of your day or evening. Thanks so much for being here. And until next time, my next live will be with Ginger Faye. We'll be talking all things Faye and doing live readings again. And I believe that's coming up just a little bit later this week. So until then, a hui ho. Thank you so much, guys, and aloha.